Hey champions, what is up? It's your girl Champ and I'm back with another video today. I was gonna say fabulous, but I'm starting to feel like I say it too much. I don't know. How do you guys feel? Do y'all like the word fabulous? Forget it. I like the word fabulous. I'm back with another fabulous video. Today I'm doing a mukbang. You guys know I love eating, but it's gotta be healthy because I'm trying to get that body right, keep that body tight. Ooh, a blueberry. Ooh, that was good. What I have here is an acai bowl. Not an acai bowl. It looks like acai, but it's acai. And every time I go into the store, I accidentally say acai when it's acai and I look slow, but that's okay. Who cares? Let me show you what I got in here. It is acai. Then it is strawberries, coconut, blueberries, mango, banana, pineapple. Ooh, chia seed pudding inside. No dairy, people. Anyway, so let's take a little bite, see how that is. And there's granola, I forgot. There is granola. So, what are we gonna talk about today? Today we're gonna talk about relationships. And I'm gonna give you guys my expert relationship advice. Now, for any of my friends watching this, before you comment, I know I'm not the best at giving my own relationship advice, which is part of why I'm making this video. So, like a lot of women, I am fabulous. Just said it again. I am fabulous at giving relationship advice, or any advice for that matter, to my friends. Like, they come to me, I give advice, it's great. But when it comes to myself, I don't know what happens. It's like my brain turns to scrambled eggs. So I can't even get my thoughts right or give advice to myself. And I just don't know what to do. So I figured, why not give you guys some advice? As y'all saw the other day, me and my boyfriend made it to the 1 year mark. But I've been in a few relationships. They've all been pretty long term, and I've learned a lot, you guys. I have learned a lot. I've been through too much, okay? So I just want to give y'all some relationship advice. Also, some relationship advice that I can go back and rewatch when I actually need some solution. Anyways, so let's get started with this. I'm just going to give you guys a bunch of knowledge. I'm just speaking this off the dome. This is not one of the videos where I wrote things down. I'm just giving you what I know. So the first thing to be successful in a relationship, stop worrying about what other people think. Don't choose your partner based on what others are going to think, because others are not you, and they can be happy all they want, but if you're not happy, it really doesn't matter. Be with who you want to be with. Don't worry about, oh my gosh, is this person too nerdy? Is this person too cool? Whatever it is, you like the person, cool. Be with them. Second thing is also, don't worry about how other relationships are, all right? So as y'all see, me and my boyfriend, we're on YouTube. So our relationship is a little bit public, so we get more opinions than we need. And there's also our relationship is a lot different from any of our friends' relationship. Like my boyfriend, his best friend, and his fiance now, y'all probably know them, Jazz and Slim. They have a certain type of relationship, and it's fabulous because that's what works for them. But it becomes annoying when people comment you should do this like them. You should do this like them. But the best advice I could give anybody in any relationship is just do what works for you. Nothing has to be traditional. For example, right now my boyfriend is house shopping. Am I going to move in? Am I not? I don't know yet. There's no final decision, you guys. But we have been looking for something that works for both of us. But the thing is, if we do it, we're going to do it our way. Nobody's going to, there's no reason for us to just do something, you know what I'm saying? Because this is what is tradition, you guys. I'm all about living an extraordinary life. And I've always said this. If I want to live an extraordinary life, why would I go about it the ordinary way? Then it wouldn't be extraordinary, right? It would be ordinary. So do what feels right to you. So for example, with us moving in the house, possibly, what is something I would need? I would need my own room. Period, point blank. That's just who I am. If I can get married and I'm going to have my own room. Now, at night, will we probably sleep in the same room? Of course. You know what I'm saying? Pick my room, his room, it don't matter. My room might not even have a bed, but I need my own sanctuary. But that's just one example. Just because, you know what I'm saying, people think you got to share everything. No, you really don't. Okay? Do what works for you. My boyfriend and I, we don't always show all of our affection and stuff on camera. That's just not for us. Doesn't mean we don't do it, but it's not for us. And other people will get in a relationship oh, you need to do this. He doesn't love you. Whatever it is. But y'all really have no clue. We do what's comfortable for us. We do what works for us. And that is why, so far, We've made it to, well, almost the 1 year mark. We've known each other for a year. Our anniversary is not till April 18th, you guys. Remember that? April 18th. Oh, this is so fire. This is all made of fruit, by the way, you guys. So it's actually really healthy for you. Like I said, make your own rules, you guys. You don't have to do everything traditional. Do what works for you. Start a new tradition. You might be the pioneer of the new way to be in relationships, and it might be the best way. So I don't judge nobody else for how their relationship goes, and I don't want nobody judging me for how mine goes, okay? The next thing is ladies. And this is what, like, is hard for me sometimes. I have always been the alpha in a lot of my relationships. I've never had a man that, like, made more money than me, was smarter than me, all that stuff. Like, I never had a man that I truly, just instinctually could be like, all right, you can lead. You can be the leader. So now it's a little scary for me. It's different, like, having someone like that I do things smart enough to do that. And, like, you know what I'm saying? It's scary just giving someone your trust. But ladies, if you don't feel like that's the person that can lead and stuff, you really don't need to be with that man anyway. Every second that you spend with the wrong person, you can't spend with the right person. So stop worrying about, oh my God, going through the breakup. Like, if you break up because you want to break up and it's what's best for you. If you have a public relationship like mine, like if someone, oh my God, they broke up, but they're going to laugh at you, whatever it is, who knows what they'll do. People are going to judge, but at the end of the day, just know in your heart and in your mind that I'm doing what's best for me. So there's no reason for anyone to laugh. Literally, they should laugh if I'm staying in a situation I don't want. Or if I'm getting out of a relationship that I want to stay in. The only time someone can laugh at you is when you base your decisions on what they think, not if you're doing what's best for you. So anyways, as far as letting a man lead, you guys, men out there, remember, if you want to be the leader of a household, if you want to be, you know what I'm saying, have a woman like follow you and listen to you and stuff like that, are you doing the things that would make a woman want to do that? For me personally, if a man wants to lead, he needs to make me feel special. I need to always know that, like, it's not no other girl that's going to come before me. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, if you're out here giving attention to all these other women and stuff and neglecting at home, why would a woman let you lead? Why would she take you serious? Why would she let you be the king that you want to be? You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you're being that person. Also, are you making smart decisions? If she needs help with something, are you the type of person that she can come to? And it should be vice versa, you know what I'm saying? Women, same thing. If you want to be provided for, or if you want to be, which I personally don't necessarily want to be provided for because I can provide for myself. But, like, I would like to know that if I ever did have a money problem, or if I ever did have, like, just a personal problem, whatever it is, I could go to them and they wouldn't just be like, ugh, I can't help you. You know what I'm saying? You want someone that is going to be like, all right, let's solve this together. I saw a meme the other day online, and it was like, we'll figure this out together as a love language. And let me tell you, it is. Like, it's got to be a team. So you got to be able to trust each other. And same thing, like, ladies, if you want this man to be a provider for you, if you want him to be the leader of the household, you need to be someone that he wants to provide for. If you're out here thotting and bopping, looking crazy all the time, like, why would he want to do that for you? He's going to want to do it for the next woman, not you. Like, even me, I've had to clean up my Instagram a little bit. I like to be sexy, but I don't like to be too much. So also remember that, guys. Like, ladies, be someone that he can be proud of, something that he wants to provide for, something that he wants to lead for. And men, be someone that she can respect enough to, you know what I'm saying, submit. Because if you're not taking her home, why would she submit? She's got to take care of herself and submit to you? No, it can't be both. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's got to, and when I say take care of herself, I don't necessarily mean financially. Partially. But, like, also, like, if she's got to take care of herself, maybe it's sexually. Maybe it's emotionally. Like, do you check on her through the day? Do you let her know that she is cared for? You can make a woman so happy. Some people think like all women want is money, but honestly, you can make a woman so happy just by the thought. Literally, the fact, oh, you thought of me. You're on your way home. Hey, babe, you want something to eat? Like, the thought that counts. Okay. When we say the thought that counts, we don't just mean you thought about calling me. Like, don't get home and be like, oh, I thought about calling you to see if you wanted some food. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Why you didn't call? The thought followed by the action, okay? The thought followed by the action, not just the thought abandoned. This is so fire. Make sure, and you can even have this conversation. That will bring me to the next thing, which is communication. But before we get to it, You can even have this conversation with your partner and be like, hey, what is it that you need that will make you feel like the king? That will make you feel like the leader. And then when he tells you that, honestly answer like, are those things I can do? Okay. And then you tell him, hey, this is what I need so that I can submit. You know what I'm saying? And then you both have to really work towards that, because no one wants to play that role that you want them to play if you're not playing the role that they need. It's got to be an equal teamwork. Next thing is communication. Learn how to communicate. Never shut the other person out. If something's on their mind, talk about it. Don't just brush it off. Don't get annoyed. Always take that time to make things better. For me, it's so huge not to go to bed mad at anyone. Not to leave the scene mad, none of that. Like, even if you are, get some common ground before you leave. Like a hug, a kiss, whatever it is. Like, hey, look, I know you were mad. I'm gonna go to work. I'll see you later. But you know I love you. You could still be mad, but like I think it's always important to have that common thing of love. I've lost a lot of people in my life, you know what I'm saying, to death, to all types of stuff, and it's like, I would hate for that to be your last time. Or even that, like, even if you're mad at your partner, like, do you want them going to bed mad and like having trouble sleeping? Like, stress really can shorten someone's life. So if you're with someone, you want them to live as long as they can, right? You want them to be as happy as they can while they're living. I think you should always find that middle ground. Communication, like if you want your woman to let you know where she's at or who she's with, it needs to be the same for the guy. And it doesn't have to be to a point to where it's overprotected. It just needs to be a mutual respect for each other. Just remember, champions, always be open to receiving someone's communication. Nothing feels worse than trying to communicate your feelings to someone and then blocking you out. That makes you feel like so uncared for. And then once that happens, why would they put effort into a relationship? That type of stuff will really make someone start holding a grudge. You don't want anyone holding on to any bad feelings. Also, always be clear to communicate, because when you wait to communicate your feelings, you build up, and then when you do communicate, you do it wrong. So as soon as you feel some way about something, talk. Not aggressively, but communicate. Open communication. Someone should always be able to receive that and give it. Really communicating when you have a problem, not just waiting to fix things. I think it's important to communicate at first. You might still need space after, but communicate at first. The next thing that I think is so important is work on yourself. Work on yourself when you're not in a relationship. Work on yourself when you get in a relationship. Work on yourself when you're married. Always be working on yourself, because if you're not your best version of yourself, you're giving the other person half-ass. You don't want to half-ass anything. If you're not the best version of you that you can be, you can't have that great of a relationship. You know what I mean? If you don't know who you are, how can you give yourself to someone else? If you don't love yourself, how could you possibly love someone else? So always be working on yourself. Always have your own goals. Always be working towards goals with your partner, but also have your own. Have your own life. Have your own friends. Because you don't want to always be with that person all the time. I see some people who can be up under their boyfriend or girlfriend 24/7, and that's just not me. Honestly, me and my guy, we could be in the room, like we could be in the house together. Like when we first quarantined together, there'd be sometimes like literally for the entire day that we would not talk. He might be in his room, I might be in the living room, I might be in the kitchen, but like we just didn't even talk. But there was nothing wrong, and we had that mutual understanding that everything was good. We both like our own space. I think that's why like it'll be okay if we do move in together that I'll have my own room. You know what I mean? We're okay with it. We like to be around each other, but we like to also be doing our own things. And I think that's something that has really helped us. Some of my friends would be like, are you sure he ain't mad at you if you just there and y'all haven't talked all day? I'm like, yeah. But that goes back to what I said in the beginning. You don't have to abide by anybody else's rules. You don't have to follow anyone else's guidelines to being in a relationship but your own. That's what will make your relationship work. What works for you might not work for someone else. So just do your own thing. As long as it works for the both of you, not just one of you. Now, I really want this to be a conversation with us. So all my champions in there, comment below. Let me know what y'all thinking. Let me know if there's some other things that you guys do for your relationship that makes it more successful. If I make a part 2, let me know if you even want a part 2. But if I make a part 2, I'll comment back to those. Also, let me know if you guys have any questions. You can literally type out your whole problem. I will read it on here, and then I'll kind of answer those questions for relationships. But what I listed today, those are just the main things that I really think will help in a relationship. So make sure that you comment those things below, and I'll try to answer them all. And yeah, I just want this to be a discussion with all of us. But I'm about to finish eating this acai. Oh, I said it again, y'all. I'm about to finish eating this acai bowl. And I'm going to, y'all know I eat messy. I'm a pig. I be eating. So comment below, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching.